Look Closer: Psychological Analysis of Ricky Fitts in American Beauty by Ava Chapman and Marla Maya. American Beauty is about what appears to be the perfect neighborhood, where everyone actually has some form of a psychological disorder. We are going to focus on Ricky Fitts, who is the neighbor of the main character, Lester Burnham. Ricky Fitts was sent to military school when he was younger. There he reacted violently to bullying. His father then put him in a mental institution and left him there for 2 years. He is in high school when the film takes place. He has an obsession with his new next-door neighbor, Jane, who is the main character's daughter. He obsessively videotapes everything he finds interesting. Everyone, except Jane, seems to believe that he is psycho. He even asks Jane if she wants him to kill her father. Schizotypal personality disorder. This is the disorder we are going to be diagnosing Ricky Fitts with. People with this disorder are odd and eccentric. They seem off or not of the social norm. There is a presence of one or more delusions, for example, a false sense of reality. They are not social, keep to themselves, and have few, if any, close relationships. They also respond inappropriately to social cues. In this case, it's with violence. Schizotypal personality disorder is considered to be a part of schizophrenia spectrum of disorders. It is labeled in the section ICD-9 and ICD-10 as a schizotypal personality disorder. It is discussed in the DSM-5 chapter, Personality Disorders. This is the support we are providing for our diagnosis of Ricky. Ricky is very odd and eccentric. For example, he records everything. And he is borderline stalking Jane. He is randomly a drug dealer as well, with over $40,000 saved up. He seems to show no emotion when talking to people. In the end of the movie, when Ricky walks in on Lester lying dead in a pool of his own blood, he just stares at him for a while, and then grins. Ricky has a very warped sense of reality and is often delusional. For example, he claims that his father is a good man, even though he physically abuses Ricky throughout the movie. His father even told him that he would rather Ricky be dead than gay. He is unaware that filming a dead bird and a homeless woman freezing to death is strange. He believes he is capturing beauty. The way he proclaims his love for Jane is also not of the norm. He writes her name in candles outside her window. Everyone else thinks this is creepy. He also claims that God is looking directly at him whenever he witnesses death. To Ricky, his actions are completely normal. He is unaware that he is doing anything socially unacceptable. Ricky's missing symptom is the central theme of the jealous type of schizotypal personality disorder. He is not delusional about his lover being unfaithful. He never once questions Jane's love and loyalty for him. Treatment for this type of disorder includes a low dose of antipsychotic drugs and also therapy. Therapeutic techniques include cognitive, behavioral, and family and social therapy. Cognitive techniques include thought and perception evaluation, and ignorance of inappropriate thoughts, and the therapist will point out inaccuracy of those thoughts that are occurring. Behavioral techniques are social skills training, appropriate dressing, appropriate speech and manner, and teaching them how to be comfortable around others. Family and social therapy includes a discussion of real-life problems with others. It also has family and social support. The long-term outcome for this disorder is the person will most likely not show much improvement with treatment because the odd eccentric tendencies they display are often deep-rooted behaviors learned in childhood or adolescence. In the case of Ricky Fitts, he learned these behaviors when he was younger, but because of his young age of 18, he will not be impossible to treat. This treatment plan is appropriate because working on improving cognitive and behavioral techniques will help the patient adapt to normalcy. A change in thinking equals a change in behavior. This focuses on the symptoms and not the cause, and is most effective on specific behavioral issues. Some ethical concerns. It could be argued that this treatment is essentially an attempt to change who the patient is as a person. The patient genuinely believes that their behaviors are normal, and telling them they're wrong could harm their sense of self. Another debatable point. It is wrong to try and change this person if they are not causing any harm to themselves or others. This is an accurate portrayal of the disorder. The movie successfully exemplifies all of the symptoms of the disorder through the exaggerated, intense character of Ricky Fitts. The director made Ricky be melodramatic with these symptoms, which makes the disorder seem very extreme. It is actually supposed to be a lesser form of schizophrenia, so making it this melodramatic in film causes the audience to assume that the symptoms of this disorder are always this prominent in patients, which they aren't.